What is up, everybody? Today we're going to be doing a video on Lord of the Rings Heroes of Middle-earth, and I'm going to be showing the characters and teams that I'm going to be building up to tackle the various modes that are going to be in the game at launch. So if you're looking for some early game advice, or at least some early game insight as to someone who's been playing the game now for about 8 or 9 days, and I feel like I got a pretty good grasp on things, obviously not perfect because I haven't unlocked all the characters, but I know the characters that I'm gunning for out the gate because I've seen what they've been able to do in my experience. So if you want to check that out, this is going to be the video for you. Let me know if you like the video by liking and subscribing and commenting down below. If you have any questions, I'll be happy to answer them. Let's go. Alright, so let's start this off here at the hub, and there's really only 4 game modes right now in the game for us to concern ourselves with. That's going to be the campaign, so let's go ahead and jump into that book, which holds our campaigns, and we're going to see the various types of campaigns, namely the light, the shadow, and the guild. The restrictions for these campaigns are very simple. The light campaign is light characters, the shadow campaign is shadow characters, and the guild campaign, there's no restrictions. You can bring what you want. You can even bring in one of your guild allies' characters to help you along the way. That'll be another video and how you and your guild can kind of prioritize who's going to be adding what to there. So that one's very simple. Let's go ahead and jump on back to the hub. And now let's talk briefly about the arena. But as you can see in the arena screen on this defensive, everyone's got something different. Look, the arena has not been figured out yet. This is a mobile game in its infancy. It needs to survive, so you can expect that it's going to be one of the offers. I don't know if it'll be Rohan. I don't know if it'll be the Mordor. Maybe there's going to be an elf offer. It's definitely not the Hobbit one. Right now, what people are telling me, it's going to be the goblins. Now, the thing about the goblins and why it's not like, okay, automatically go farm goblins. They're deep into the campaign, so we actually need to build up a team to get to them, and then maybe we make the hard switch when we kind of analyze what's going on with the meta, what people have found out. Is there some kind of hybrid that's rocking it, all that kind of stuff. So we'll have to wait and see, at least for arena. So let's jump back out, and now let's go jump into that pane glass window in the adventure tab. And so in this tab, there's actually 2 things for us to look at. There's the daily challenges and then the gardener's journey. Let's start with the gardener's journey just because that one's easier. So this is just a hero campaign, basically. And all we're going to do here is use light characters. So this is very, very easy. The rewards are Samwise Gamgee shards. I loved Sam in the movies. I did. The hobbits suck. They suck in this game. I'm hopeful that maybe Gandalf will come and just make the team super awesome out of nowhere. That'd be dope, but right now, that's not a top priority, but the tag is light. And we got a light team coming in for our campaigns anyway, so we can double up on that, no big deal. We'll be able to do it just because we get free tokens for it. We can talk about that campaign another time. So let's back out again, and now let's go look at these challenges. So we got 6 challenges to worry about, and this is where I'm going to be putting the most of my conscious effort towards, because I do want to be able to push as many challenges as possible, because the rewards in here are amazing, and they're going to be character defining. So the faster we can kind of get up to the higher tiers and enjoy what we're getting from them daily, the better off we will be. So the 6 challenges we got Dark Relics, which is going to be for Orc and Elf. We have Wondrous Abilities, which is going to be for Attacker and Supporter. We got Forge in the Deep, which is Human and Goblin. We got Treasure Trove, which is light. We like that carryover from traits that we've been using a lot of. Lost Artifacts, we got Tank and Healer. And finally, Battle Experience, we got the Shadow. So that's the tags we're going to be looking for. So really, really good overlap with the Light and Shadow campaign, having their own challenges, and also Light being for that event campaign. And then with Arena, we don't really know, so I'm not putting too much focus on that, though with the premium cores or currency being in there, we will absolutely be making an own video for Arena when we do get whispers and secrets about what's going to be the best. All right, with that said, let's go ahead and shoot over to what my recommendations are, and I'm going to show you where these characters can actually be farmed. All right, so let's talk recommendations, which is a pretty strong word. Like, this is just the teams that I'm going to rush to build because I've experienced them so far in the beta, and they haven't let me down yet. And they hit a lot of different restrictions. Let's start with the Shadow side. We have 4 Isengard Orcs. I love that. Obviously, all Shadow, all Orcs, and Isengard. So at the end of the day, when I get that final Isengard Warmaker, I'll have like a full team, and that'll be fun to play around with. Now, is that going to be the best team? Probably not. Like, these characters I'm going to be recommending They might be pieces on really good teams, but probably not the best team because they are available early, especially these Isengard orcs. But I've had great experience with them so far. As you can see on this video right here, I'm using just the 3 Isengard orcs, the 3 ones you get basically right away, and I'm walking through the second orc level challenge. So when I have 5 orcs, I'm sure I'll be able to push that third one. And that's some good resources there. So let's get into it. This is Ugluk. He's available in Guild Campaign 1, which means you can spam farm him. I have him at 4 stars. He hits like a beast. He takes a hit like a beast because he's a tank. So he is going to fill a role on one of our challenges there for the tank healer. Then we have the Woundbinder. He's a healer, so he also goes over there with Ugluk to help out. Healing in this game feels very impactful. So having like 2 healers on a team kind of makes you feel a little bit immortal sometimes. So I kind of like that. And he's available on the hard Shadow Campaign 1-1. He also hits pretty hard too. Then we have Mahur. Guys, I'm gonna butcher these names, okay? Just accept it. Make fun of me in the comments. I'll join in. We'll make fun of me in the comments together, and then we'll get better as time goes on. He's available in Hard Light Campaign 2-1. Don't get anxious about it being in the Hard Campaign 2nd chapter, either for the Shadow or the Light. You get to those very quickly. You can farm them very quickly. I am now on my 8th day of play, and I've been able to clear it all. You'll be fine, and I have not spent a cent. So this is a free-to-play guide after all. Then we have the Isengard Captain. He's available on the Hard Shadow Campaign 2-5. Let me mention 1 second. Mahur is an attacker, so he goes to the attack support. The Isengard Captain here is a support, so he goes with Mahur. So now we have 2 pairs of the orcs branching off to handle 2 other challenges for us. Then we have the Moria Troll Handler. Now, this is kind of a weird one, but let me tell you why. He's a healer. So he's got that healer tag. He's going to go help with the tank healer. And if you do get the Ironhide, who's right below him, available on Guild Campaign 1-9, there's a little bit of synergy there, and you can use them together on the tank healer campaign. Though Ironhide, as we'll talk about in a second, he's like a maybe. Maybe pick him up, maybe build him up. He is a 100 shard unlock. But those are my shadow characters. Let's talk about the light characters now. I'll butcher these names, okay? Eothane, maybe, available on Hard Light Campaign 1. He's kind of a lackluster character, but he does have a provoke. He's got a AoE hit on his ultimate, and he is part of the Rohan team. I do think the full Rohan team is going to be a lot of fun, very powerful. So having him, picking him up early and having him built up won't hurt. Then we got the Gondor Archer. Yeah, so we don't have the same kind of synergy we had on the Shadow side where we had 4 Isengard Orcs. We're going to be mixing and matching here. So that Gondor Archer is available on the Hard Light Campaign 1-5. Sorry, Eothane is a tank, so he's going to slide in over there, and obviously they're all humans. I didn't pick any hobbits. I didn't pick any dwarves for that reason exactly. You do get the Greater Goblin right away and the Goblin Thrasher pretty early. I found them a little bit lackluster on their own. The Great Goblin's pretty good, and you'll probably be using him, I don't know, whatever, in the arena solo for a bit. Another day, another conversation. The Archer. Now, don't be surprised when you first unlock this character and it feels like he's hitting with like pillow, because he is. Until you start putting ability materials onto him, and then he starts getting a kill on his ability and then double taps, and all of a sudden full waves are gone. So don't sleep on this Archer. Then we have Eowyn. She's available in the Hard Shadow Campaign 1-5, though you do get her right away as the game starts. So that's just where you're going to farm extra shards for her. I like her Called in Assist. It does expose, and then her ultimate hits nice and hard too. And she is Rohan, so she's also going to be fitting into a team later on. Then we have the Gondor Sergeant. So we have 2 Rohan, 2 Gondor. Eowyn is the support. Sorry, I keep forgetting. Fill that in over there. So the Gondor Sergeant, she's available on 2-9. She's going to be one of the latest farm here, actually. But she's also a support. She's going to slide in over there, and that's why I really wanted her. Gondor team looks really fun with Faramir and Boromir, and also her fitting the role of the light, human, and support. I like all that. Now, the problem I have with my light team is there's no healing on here yet. Pippin was, like the Hobbit Pippin, he was a healer, and he was the worst healer ever, and he would just instantly die, even if you had him built all the way up, as you saw in the video that's been playing, hopefully. So I don't suggest building up hobbits at all. Then we have Strider. Now, he's available in quests. He is light and human, and he's an attacker. He's definitely going to be helping carry that attack challenge as well. His AoE ultimate, huge, it rips. Then we have Halbarad. Now, Halbarad, is one of the characters that people are literally holding off leveling their accounts so they can buy the offer for him, though I do think the company found a workaround for that because they want the money, and if people want to spend the money, they don't want to stop them from being able to spend the money. Okay, so with that said, he's also available in the challenge supplies. It's not a 100% drop rate, but if you can farm him up in time, you need to find him in the shop, I believe 9 times total, because he does a 45 shard unlock. If you can get him before you're struggling in the tank healer challenge, then hold off on Ironhide, because Halbarad, he's a really good tank, really good light character. He would replace Eothane in the actual light campaign for you to round out that team. He'd be much more standalone greatness there. He'll also help you in the arena. So if you do get Halbarad before you're having troubles and you're trying to tackle higher tank healer challenges, go ahead and build him up instead. Anyway, guys, here is, you know what? This was all craziness because of all the support attacker and all that. Here's the list of the challenges, the teams that I'm actually going to build. Right up here, somewhere up here. So I hope this helps you in your early journey in Lord of the Rings, Heroes of Middle-earth. I had a lot of fun making it. I had a lot of fun diving into these kits and actually playing with them and seeing how well they did. Let me know how you guys feel about this in the comment section below. And I'm also going to be starting a secondary channel, a Dorky Dad Heroes of Middle-earth channel, Lord of the Rings channel. So make sure you head on over there to subscribe, because eventually we're going to be only posting the videos over there. And we'll probably be posting like full streams over there as well in the early game. Yeah, because I know it annoys people from Marvel Strike Force when they're seeing Lord of the Rings stuff. It's going to annoy you guys who are only here for Lord of the Rings when you see Marvel Strike Force stuff. So let's amicably separate. Have a good day.
That's it for the video, guys. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, make sure you like, share, and subscribe. Stay happy, healthy, have fun, and I'll see you in the next one.